Temporally appropriate. Whoa, that was spicy. Sorry, trying to get the mic dialed in. Temporally appropriate greetings, my most excellent friends. Welcome in. Welcome back. I have not been live for a very long time. I have been dealing with some medical issues, the end of the semester. It's been a mess. I'm still dealing with the medical issues for the record. Uh, yeah, that is still an ongoing issue, but, but I at least got live today. I don't have a super long time to be live today. I do have a bunch of other stuff to do. I am planning to be live for approximately 2 hours. Well, probably a little bit less than 2 hours since we had tech issues getting rolling, but I am live. I should also be live tomorrow. We might even have a box break tomorrow, depending on how things go today. But I'm here. We're gonna do a short get you right, essentially just clearing the cobwebs, checking out the tech, making sure everything is still working. Sort of stream today. I think we are live on both YouTube and Twitch. Just double checking. We are in fact live both places. That's great. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see y'all. Um, it has been far too long. My medical issue is still unresolved, but moving in the right direction. I had a new appointment with a new doctor yesterday. Um, I'm probably going to have surgery in the next month or so. But things are okay enough now that I can be live and I can stream. Uh, so I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be with y'all. I still can't really go like super long. I imagine 2 3 hour streams what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future until the surgery happens. But I am planning to be live Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday for the next little foreseeable bit. My book is basically done. I got a little bit of work I got to do on it to send that out. It is ready to go though. Summer courses are underway, so that's looking good. So I think we're doing all right. So yeah, it is good to be live at least a little bit right here and right now. Um, I do have a bit of a different setup going than I used to do. I Things more or less look the same, but there has been some back end changes. We are dual PC streaming. I do have a little bit of a different microphone going right now, so let me know how that sounds. If you're here, if you're hanging out, yeah. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. Oh, I dual boot Linux now, so we'll actually be playing on Linux today, which is cool. At least I think that's cool. It's probably super nerdy, but I think it's cool. We're also going to be playing Librarian today. Oh, let me. I think my camera needs a little bit of adjustment here. Let's check these filters real quick. I want to rounded corner. Oh God, did all of my assets disappear? I was gone so long. Yeah, no, for real. Like you have no idea how much that kind of pissed me off. Now that there is another Witcher DLC on the way, it's like, well, shit. Maybe I need to wait, which I really don't want to wait, but it is what it is. Also, Sammy, it is so good to see you. I hope you're surviving the heat uh, in the UK. I hope you're doing okay with that. Yeah, but they announced another Witcher 3 DLC, and I'm like, well, do I just wait to finish on that? I don't even know. I also know that in the next week or so, I have to go and beat Setzer because my exclamation point brag is no longer valid. Oh no, I've got till the 17th. Okay, so I've got a little bit of time. So we'll have to do that. I'm gonna have to clear up space and uh, reinstall. But we are there. It's a good thing to see you too. After the other day's thunderstorm bliss, it's cool. I'm glad to hear that because it was like it was hotter where you were than where I am. God, yeah. The last 2 months have just been terrible. But I am officially back. At least in some small provisional capacity, I'm back. Probably going to be having, like I said, I'm probably going to have some surgery by the end of the month, or hopefully by the end of the month. And the recovery time's about a month, but I should be able to like sit down and stream and stuff like that. So we got that going for me, which at least is nice. So yeah, it is good to see y'all. Let's go ahead and game though. Let's play a little bit of gaming. Let's do a little bit of gaming. We're already here. How's my camera? Am I a little too big? I think I might be a little too big. There we go. That's probably better. I am on a different setup. I'm now dual PC streaming. I'm streaming from a laptop, but it's a high quality laptop. Okay. Oh my god, I got so many books to grab. Volume 10, volume 7. Somebody exploded this library and I have to fix it. 2, volume 9, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. Where's volume 4? Yeah, Mars bought this for herself last night. Yesterday was her birthday. You play the 007 game, it's fun. You don't need to use stealth. I could probably be here for that. All right. Where do I need to put this? Okay, how to arrange books on the correct shelf. This book is not placed on the correct shelf. Okay, give me that back. There's a map that says where it needs to go. Okay, where's Monsters go? What do you think? Mystery novels, history, otherworld, dungeons, language, warrior archery, daily magics, math, art, management. Where do we think this goes? Oh, that's the second floor. I watched someone do a little bit of the James Bond uh, game. It looked all right. Faint red glowing effect. Its position is incorrect. So this is 3. 4 goes here. Give you a gateway. A gateway hitman. Then 2 goes there. Boom. Let's go grab the rest of these. All right, so we got 4. Let's look for 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Gateway. You know, life can beat it. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of short. I have heard it's kind of short. All right, so this one's 10. So 10's going to go there. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Boom. There's a game you want me to play. What is it? All right, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to grab all of this and just drop it all right there. Magical economics. What's the game, Blair? So economics is going to go upstairs. Egging on. All right, let's take a look. Hard boiled face. Oh, I've seen this one. This is the only up, but you're an egg. Yeah, I watched someone. I watched someone play that. I watched Aggie play it. It looks pretty. Yeah, honestly, it looked relatively fun. All right, life hack magic. Oh, so many books. Ritual design guides for necromancer. Living with monsters: a guide to care. Useless magic from around the world. Definitely rage. You know what you do if you want me to play something. That is the pulverize. Zombies. Okay. So there's necromancy. Where's necromancy? Necromancy's on the first floor. 1E. So it's the third shelf. Okay. Live with monsters, ritual design guidelines, mana and willpower. I think monsters goes back over here. Wait, this is the wrong shelf. It's $7. Okay, yeah. So the Black Flag remake looks like it would be pretty good. Apocalypse in Heavens, Omens and Warnings. Oh, wait. That should probably be there. Romance novel, inanimate transfiguration. The last 2 months have been interesting. Yes, the last 2 months have been interesting, I think, for all of us. I think they've been interesting for all of us, and not necessarily the good kind of interesting. Metamorphosis, Witch's Hymnal, How to Command the Army of the Dead, Volume 6. So what have y'all all been up to? Low salary. You got fired for some bullshit. That does seem to be. I think that unless this is a different fired for some bullshit, I do think that we did do the fired for some bullshit before I was gone. Okay, at least that's in the right. Now you're playing good old Black Flag. All right, monsters. Monsters would probably go back over here. So they, oh yeah. And they're like, nope. Okay. Oh God. All right. How about we just dump all those? They call their mana dark energy. All right. So dark energy. Kristen dispels Barden. I don't think that would go under maybe 1M. Elvish. So that's languages. That's enchantments. Archers. Next week's. I feel like didn't Rebirth already come out? I feel like I own Rebirth. Are you talking about it on the Switch? I thought Rebirth already came out on the Xbox. Oh, gotcha. Dargans. Dargans probably goes on here. Beat Odyssey's DLC. Glad you gave it a second chance. So, like, Odyssey is, like, actually a good game. It's just not my favorite. Therianopy. Easy Math. Oh, How to Command the Armies of the Dead. Volume 8. All right. Hey, those are in the right spot. Eating good. So while I've been away, I did get myself Crimson Desert, and I've been lightly playing it on the side. Yeah, I do still think I'd still probably switch Odyssey and Origins, but I will not be mad at anybody who likes Origins more, Odyssey more than Origins. Seduction Magic, monsters. So yeah, right. So like I've not been no lifing it, but I have been like just doing a few hours at a time. Yeah, Crimson Desert. Like I don't know if Crimson Desert's a great stream game, but it's a great just like chill game. You know, that's a romance novel. Um, maybe no, not there. It wasn't as I mean, what ended up playing full price for it, but I don't really have any regrets. It is a fun power fantasy game. Yeah. So I just started like chapter 3 of it. Dark Pact. Birth of a Curse. All right. Where would Dark Magic be? I feel like I should just dump all these books. Beastification. Do more power stealth. Oh, let me. It's looking kind of. Is this kind of choppy for y'all? I just unlocked the second. So I did just unlock the second character. Um. All right. Let's get some screen tearing there. Let's just use preset. Oh, that's why. Fit to screen. Oh, that looks so much better. That looks so much better. All right. I feel like beasts could go here. Gotta get in the shower. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Introduction of magical arts. Transfiguration. Where's transfiguration go? Well, enjoy your shower, Blair. Enjoy your sweet treat. Stealth. So 1F is transfiguration. Holy light. So like holy magic is 1L. Goes where the trans folks go. Transfiguration. Ah ha 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 ha. Waka waka waka. 1L. I think this game would be better if it had started off with everything in the right place, then something happened and it just exploded. Now, mind you, it was a $6 game, so like I can't be too mad at it. Angelic self-writing, how to commute with magic. Fiction. It has crew. All right, necromancy. I probably should just pick up a stack of books and go and just file them. Okay. Practical enchantment, offense, defensive enchantments, math. That's philosophy. That's law. Yeah, I mean, it's very much just like a simulator game, and I'm not mad at that. I just wanted something kind of chill today. I just wanted something kind of chill. Ooh, books of spells, light. I feel like there's romance stuff all over the place. Sorcerer's equations, so that's math. Philosophical studies, book of spells, light adept, math. Castle, you go. Ain't no laws if you're drinking claws, baby. Ain't no laws if you're drinking claws. How's the audio sound, by the way? I am using a different mic than normal. Also, you don't have any game audio. Oh, because I didn't unmute it. Now we have game audio. All right, good. I'm glad the mic sounds good. I am using a different mic. This mic's actually really cool. It's wireless. It is a wireless mic, which is really cool. So like when I get back to doing the reason why I've gone to two, I've been toying with this two PC thing, is that I now have like a laptop that I can run for if I wanted to do couch streams, if I wanted to do cooking streams, if I want to take this to the office. All of the streaming will be the same because it's all through this. And now I have this wireless mic, so if I want to do cooking streams, we can go and do cooking streams. If you look in the back, I've got some portable lights. So we are like, we're getting set up. I think I have a bunch of philosophy books on me. That's philosophy. Alright, I don't know how much... I can carry 10 books at a time. Ontology, that's philosophy. Alright, holy magic. That's over here, right? Enjoy your shower, Blair. That's philosophy. Alright, so I got a bunch of philosophy books. I should probably go put philosophy books up. I have a ton of giveaways to do. I think we'll probably try to do a streamiversary giveaway stream instead of a birthday stream. To do some giveaways. This philosophy is 2J. This one's J. Really, I'm on the wrong side. Let's give you first games for Steam Deck, so that's high. So, like, I have Diablo 3 to give away. I have... If it's really an ontology problem... So we'll place that there. Place philosophy... Introduction to Magical Determinism, Volume 6. 6. 9. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, like, get the full list of games to give away. That's math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ontology. Nope, that's not right. Beginner's Guide. Oh, Necromancy. That's stealth. Dungeon creatures. Is that going to be dungeons or beasts? That's dungeons. Sovereignty over the 5 senses, long bow, short bow, tactical applications. Economics. Where do taxes go? Boys. Boys and girls. Oh, light. Okay. This is a game. I don't know if I hate this game or I love this game. Alright. Light. So this is a holy spell. Holy spell. That's not right. Let's see where dungeoneering goes. What light for conceal? Oh, that's actually a stealth. That's actually a stealth. Where's stealth? Oh, dungeons is 2P. Stealth is 1H. Is that not right? I don't know. That feels right. I almost feel like I should write down the map so I don't have to keep looking at it. Dungeons are 2P. KMNOP. Apparently that is not correct. Oh, that is correct. All right. All right. Looking good, feeling good, doing good. All right, that is... I'm not sure what that would be. Ontological problem should still be philosophy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ontology should be there. I'm sorry, that is daily magic. Like, ontology is philosophy. Yeah, so that's 4 and that's 5. Then why is it not okay with that? Sacred barriers. Okay, that's right. That is correct. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that works. Holy magic, romance, guide to otherworldly swear words. I want that book. I feel like that is a book I need. 1001. All right, dragons, magic creatures and their spells. Battle areas. I think therefore I am volume 9. That's fine. Healing magic, spells for curing, potions. Philosophy of Man and Willpower, volume 5. So much philosophy. Don't neglect your philosophy courses. Holy magic, healing the undead. Mana. Alright. So how'd your semester turn out, Sammy? How to open the chest. Get a key to open the chest. Philosophical studies in magic. 1, 2, 3. Not correct. Smooth it, we love smooth. You graduate soon, right? Gotta be getting close to done. Next year. Getting there. Got internships or something lined up for the summer? For the between? Get yourself in a lab. Get yourself out there doing the work. Shadow walking. Triangles. I think that sounds like art. Life hack magic. Stretching out the feelers. Good, good. I feel like I'm kind of advising. I feel like I'm doing a little bit of the advising just to be like, hey, make sure you're on track. You have a pocket professor. Doing my best to help you out. Philosophy of power and ethics. That is correct. You know, I try to be the professor I always wish that I had. I try to be the guy that, like, I wish I'd had in my life to give me the advice that I should have received. Like, some of it is super simple stuff. Like, whenever you're writing a paper or anything, have a strong thesis statement and everything must refer back to that. Answer it and deal with it somehow. Alright, what book is this? Teaching the Great Philosophers of Magic. Volume 3. Nope. teaches the great philosophers of magic. Boom. There we go. That's all. It's like that. That's all I can hope to be. Magic. I think therefore I am. I know there's a I think therefore I am over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life hack magic. Power and ethics. Take that one. Like that's all I can. Like that is my big piece of advice for people just in general. Is be the thing that you wish someone else was for you. Power and ethics. Alright. Light spells. Maybe we go with holy magic. Nope. I think therefore I am. Well, when I see one that I already have, I should just put it on the shelf. $3,000 books to shelve. Ethics. Ethics magic. I don't know about that. Oh, power and ethics. So drop you. We're gonna pick you up. Alright. So I know there's a bunch of holy magic that goes somewhere. That's necromancy. Holy magic's over here, right? Final areas. Nope, that's not right. That is not correct. That is also not correct. Oh, that's why, because 4, so 9 would go here. That is also not correct. What the hell? This one's being difficult. Unless I just have the wrong shelf. Unless I have the wrong shelf, which could very well be possible. Yeah, that's volume 3. It's still not the right shelf. Sacred barriers, neomathic, ethics. Okay, so like that one should definitely be metaphysics. Summoning. Spell employee life for concentrating vital areas. It'll be stealth. No. Ooh, I think therefore I am. You know what? I'm dumping this whole... Taking that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. No, I don't want that. That's long. Easy to use home spells. I will take that. You know, I think we might start doing the practical I'm not sure where metaphysics would go. Philosophy of self and others. Ethics. Oh, there we go. Teaching and philosophy. Teaching and philosophy. I feel like that's kind of a course I teach. Undead purification. Holy magic. We do what we can. I will let y'all know I have a hard out at 11:30, so that's how long we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out till 11:30. Then I gotta go. My sister needs a ride to her eye appointment because, well, her glasses broke. She can't fucking see. So that's kind of funny. So I'm gonna help her out. I've also got to go pick Mars up this afternoon. So I'm kind of on Uber duty today. I'll take the practical spells to use at home as well. Oh, no, I'm full up. Let's go to my philosophy shelf. I love how I'm doing the philosophy shelf first. Apparently that's just the shelf I think that needs to do it. So Philosophy, Power, and Ethics, Volume 10. That is correct. Teachings of the Great Philosophers in Magic. Alright, so that's 10, 9, 8, 7. 8. Topic of the book that I'm working on. So the book that I've pretty much finished is International Relations Theory and Outer Space Resource Conflict. So it is, I mean, it is at the point where I think I've got like one more day of work on it, then I can ship it to the publisher. I do have to redo my proposal for the publisher because they're going to try to push it for a, what they call a scholarly impact, which is essentially they want to put it onto paperback at the same time as its hardcover release. I think they're 4 a.m. 4/3. There we go. This I've been working on for the last year, and it is pretty much ready to go. Spell causality and the philosophy. I don't think philosophy of science goes. So I don't know about ontology. You know, I keep thinking the ontology one goes over there, but I'm not sure that's right. Everyday magic. All right, I do feel like I've got some everyday magic on here. Light. Curing poison disease. That sounds like secret light, secret barriers. Holy magic theory. Secret purification magic. Secret barriers. I feel like that ontology book, right? Anything with ontology on it. Maybe there's like a full-on ontology shelf. And there's ethics. I actually don't know William Spaniel. But yeah, IR theory and space conflict is, it's very core to what I'm doing these days. That's kind of where I'm writing. It's not kind of where I'm writing, it's literally what I'm writing. So yeah, I think my big contribution is it's going to be pulling together a lot of the literature on IR theory in space, which hasn't really been brought together in one particular location. So there's a really big like lit review There's like 2 full chapters of lit review, and then I get into my own theory crafting. My big point is that I think IR theory works no matter where you apply it if you break it down to its fundamentals. Lines on maps. I actually am doing. I have a whole mapping of the solar system as essentially geopolitics. Well, I call it a cosmopolitical map, but it's a geopolitical map of the solar system. Where's everyday magic? I swear there was one that was just like daily magic 2C. A, B, C. That was one easy spells used at home. 1, 2. Boom. Volume 3. Boom. 4, 5. Boom. Volume 1. Boom. Now we're cooking. Labor studies. So that's going to be economics. Illusion magic. Philosophical studies and magic volume 1. I still feel like that ontology one should be on the philosophy shelf. Anytime we're doing philosophy. Ontology, you're probably talking philosophy. Philosophy, power, and ethics. Philosophical studies. Have I done a philosophy of self and others? I have. Boom. Good there. Philosophical studies in magic. Boom, that goes there. Now we're cooking. Look at us. Now we're cooking. Now I need everyday magic, which was C. Spell causality and philosophy. Let's see if that goes here. That doesn't seem right. Philosophy of science. 2, 3, 4. Right, that one's good. Apparently the magical determinism does not go there. Maybe that's time travel? Maybe. It might in fact be time travel. Alright, that's monsters. The arcane black market and price manipulation. Ooh, that's an interesting one where it would go. Day life in a world without magic. Have to move that. Probably gonna have to start working on economics at some point. Healer's ethics. Put that there. That's good. Monsters is going to be down here. Behavioral patterns of monsters. So 9, 8. Oh, I see. I see now. Ha! Now we're cooking. Eat those off the shelf. Don't eat them. Career opportunities. Graduate school for magic. This here the beast. Backseat gaming. Oh, we need that one. Supposed to healer ethics. Poli-sci course specialists can go free working as staff as a college. What are you thinking about? Metaphysics. It's always good to take some poli-sci courses. Opinion useless magic from around the world. I would say do kind of like, if you can, do the fundamental poli-sci courses. Yeah. Well, make sure you got your fundamentals good. And then from there, you move on. So like your intro courses. Comparative IR. And then you just take whatever is interesting to you. Art of the Arrow, economics. Holy magic. I mean, I guess I could grab the holy magic. Healing theory. Romance novels. The Blade. Ethics. There's probably an entire ethics shelf. Grab the holy magic books. Nope, that's not right. Also is not right. Protection. No. I mean, comparative and I are kind of two separate things. Although really, you know, they're kind of just international politics. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be the right spot. Let's go back up for philosophy. Yeah. So depending on where you are, you're going to get kind of a different set of IR that's available to you. Just depending on who's teaching what. Right, so IR is a pretty wide field. Imagine we'll go downstairs. History of science, method and truth. Philosophy of science. Method and truth. I feel like I have the man and willpower one. Self and others. Definitely doesn't seem like the right spot for that. Oh, that's why. There we go. Now we're cooking. Magic. 1, 2, boom. All right, now we are going. Yeah, right. So like that would if you know that that's where you want to go with this, then I would absolutely say be deliberate in the way that you're taking your courses. No, that's not right. There's power and ethics. I think I might be able to clear up the philosophical studies. Boom, boom. Seven goes there. Okay. All right. Now we're going. Now we're going. Now we're cooking. Yeah, if you know you want to get a PhD eventually, I would say then you probably do want to focus towards the masters. Oh. In the other world, money is the ultimate measure. True. Economics. Summoning. Sword Saint. So we'll have to go with like it's history. Crafting. People in the glowing slabs. Oh, sociology. Although those are about pension systems, and that actually seems like it'd be more of an economics thing. Magical supply chain manager, that's economics. Man and willpower. Alright, so the man and willpower one, I know we've got that. Okay, yeah, so one of those is definitely not in the right spot. But that's not it. Alright, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. See you in a moment. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, it takes a certain kind of person to be a K through 12 teacher, and I know that's not me. Like, I just know that I am not that person. K to 12 is not easy. Oh, we're in an ad. Books I need over here. Oh, there's another philosophical studies in magic. Oh, we're getting dangerously close. Boom, boom. Battlefield logic, changing illusions. Law, so that's law. Causality. I think that might be time travel. Mimicry, that's probably stealth. That's easy to use spells at home. Man, willpower, okay. Still capable just of demons. Yeah, I cannot do K through 12. Like, yeah, K through 12 is just not for me, right? It takes a certain kind of person to be able to do K through 12, and I'm definitely not it. Right? I don't want to have to deal with the discipline stuff. If I can't teach someone as an adult, I don't want to do it. Like, if I can't just treat you as an adult who wants to be in that room and learn something, I don't want to have to deal with the discipline stuff. I've only ever had to just like kick someone out of my class once. Like, you're being disruptive, you got to go, and that's it. At K through 12, you can't do that. Like, if you don't want to be in my classroom, don't be here. That's how I have to operate. Like, I know that. That's how I got to roll. Okay. Beastification and Threshold of Madness. I'll just throw that down. That's healing. All right. Yeah, right. And that, like, if I want to be a teacher, let me teach. If I want to be a teacher, let me teach. Like, that's what my job is. I teach and I research. Oh, everyday magic. Let's drop that. I can't. I cannot. The magic creatures. Magical creatures and their spells. Find me. that works. Got a necromancy book. Practicing zombies, rituals for domination. Where'd that rituals for calling the undead go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put you there. That's the right spot. There, that's the right. Ha! Skeletons. Medically noted at 6 and 8. Okay. That goes there. The blade. Okay, so there's definitely like a time section. Time travel section. Preparing. Vision and fusion. Archery, math, boo math. The influence of short-lived cultures on long-lived species. Management. I just want to complete another line. I get one more line completed and I level up. Should probably start doing the ethics ones. Oh, philosophy of self and others. Yes, please. I do feel like that ontology series. I feel like that is kiss rod spells. Decision management. Healer's ethics. Are the soul, the mind, and the body distinct? Oh, I think therefore I am. I know I need that one. That one. Ethics. I know metaphysics is not one. Yeet. That one. Because I just saw one I needed. What does it say about me that I'm trying to fill out the philosophy shelf before anything else? There's 8. Therefore I am. Wait, no, not that one. Finally got an Xbox skin to sell it. Just want to relax and catch. That is very true. So I'm gonna grab a laptop that I've got and I'm turning it into essentially a Steam machine, so I can either like play from my big hero computer here, or I'll just play on it. But like, turn into a streaming machine for me. Philosophy of self and others. 5. Apparently, philosophy of self and others does not go there. Philosophy of man and willpower. Okay, that one does go there. No, worst comes to worst. When I figure out where philosophy of self and others goes, I can just move the whole section. I'm looking for a lot of white covered books. Dargans can go downstairs. Check. Memory transfer, legal systems. Yeah, yeah. So I've started experimenting with moonlight and sunlight. That's really gonna be like the way I do it. It worked really well when I tried it out. So I've got it on the laptop that I'm actually using to stream right now. I can set it up. I can set up sunlight and moonlight in there. I need to put. Yeah, the latency was not noticeable, at least in the games I was playing. I was playing Crimson Desert, and it looked just fine. Played just fine. The real problem I had is I didn't have a good enough like video cable. But I solved that problem. Because sometimes you just want to sit on your couch, play some games. Sure words. Market systems. How to command the army of the undead. So some necromancy books. With Veterinarian movie. Yeah. So I finally got my gaming PC fully back up and running. It was a long process to get it up and running, but now everything seems to be good. Right now I'm even dual booting Linux on it. I'm actually currently playing on the Linux side because I found that games run better on the Linux side. And a surprise turn. I think it's just a cleaner system. Now I don't play a lot of games that require like easy anti-cheat, so it kind of works for me. Who's the Cataclysm Army of the Undead? Yeah, gaming on. Well, so Valve did a whole lot of heavy lifting on it. Conditions of necromancy. There we go. Yeah, Steam Deck runs on Linux, so that whole like workflow has just trickled out to the rest of Linux. So I was playing. The only game I haven't really been able to play on Linux is Night Rain. I haven't been able to play Night Rain just because it uses easy anti-cheat. Everything else is run just fine. Like I said, I don't play a whole lot of like multiplayer games, so I haven't really run into those issues. Holy magic. Let me double check where light magic goes. Oh yeah, I mean, I was never really a big multiplayer person to begin with, and then so 1L, and then just the older I've gotten, the less I have time and effort. Like if I want to play a game that I like, not a game where I have to deal with other people. The only exception to that is I like World v World and Guild Wars. One, two, three, four, five, six. I can't believe these. This is not the right shelf for this. Undead protection purification. Oh, those are two different. Two different things. True confession moment. I've never been a big Fallout person. I feel like I should be into Fallout more than I am. Just doesn't do it for me for some reason. Funneling holy power and undead. Fundamentals. Where's fundamentals? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't like that either. Yeah, I know it's kind of surprising. I never really played them. Not really games that I've ever played. I probably would love them if I sat down and did them. I just never done them. It's on my list. It's on my backlog. The question is, will I ever actually get to it? Curse breaking. Metaphysics. Ethics. I've never played Red Dead Redemption either. Oh, there's, I think, therefore I am. Yeah, I like, so a lot of the games in that kind of Grand Theft Auto style, I've not really been the biggest fan of those. Never really played a GTA for being like, oh, there's that. For being truth-telling today, I've never really been a big Grand Theft Auto fan. I do like Cyberpunk, which I know is kind of in that genre, but I think the cyberpunk of it overrides the other part of it. Yeah, love Cyberpunk. I haven't gone back and played the DLC. I need to do that. Like, that is definitely something I'm gonna have to do. Like, I'm theoretically in the middle of a Witcher 3 playthrough, but then, like, I was gone for so long dealing with medical stuff that I'm still kind of dealing with it. But they announced the DLC for Witcher 3. So when it first came out, I actually played it on Stadia, which is a damn meme. But then I actually did my playthrough on PC. I didn't have any issues with it. So I didn't really have any issues with Cyberpunk. It worked fine for me. More power, so 5. Power and ethics. Mana and willpower. Oh yeah, I haven't watched the show either, but big fan of Cyberpunk. Big fan. Big fan. Oh, what we got here? I got about 20 minutes left for stream today. Teaching Great Philosophers of Magic, Volume 5. Would still love to be able to finish out a line here. I think therefore I am Volume 2. Boom. Knocking it out. Illusions. They're not tricks, Michael. They're illusions. Just clear out all the shelves. Probably the worst way to do this. Probably the worst way to get this done. Except for the ones that are shelved. Why should there be books locked in the shelves, in the cases? Soul, mind, and body, are they truly distinct? I keep running past those, I think. Oh, there, I know I need that one. Everyday magic. Oh, zombie book. You know, it has been nice. It's been pretty nice to just like stream again. To press that go live button. I've missed it. It's the light book. Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. Let's go back to the... Where's my necromancy shelf? Zombies! Oh, I see the problem. In the wrong spot. There's a holy power and undead annihilation. It says that's not the right shelf. I am teaching a course. It's online only. It's Government 101. Like, it's happening. Just, yeah, just online only. They're responsible for learning themselves. That's still not right. I mean, it feels like that's right. Magic under protection. Still feels like that's the correct shelf, but apparently not. Okay, everyday magics. No, there's an everyday magic shelf. Archery. To the curse. Oh, power and ethics. We need that one. So I on this setup there might right. So I'm playing at 144, and I'm outputting at. Yeah. So I'm capturing at 144. I'm playing at 144, but I'm outputting at 60. So we might be having some screen tearing. Maybe I need to bump it down. Maybe 120 would be good. That somehow seems worse. That's the problem with more power. It's the problem with having more power. Is that this happens. Okay, actually seems like there's still some screen tearing. And honestly, I think it was better when I was at higher. I'm gonna turn VSync on. Maybe I help out with some motion blur as well. Yeah, I think that there you go. There we go. The other thing is that I have two displays going out there that are mirrored. So I have my main display for myself mirrored, and it's also going out to a capture card, but not through the capture card back to the thing. Maybe that would be the strat, is to do it that way. Actually, maybe that's the strat. Which one? It was power and ethics. Okay, so philosophy, power, and ethics is good. So I just need 3 and 7 on that. I don't know where soul, mind, and body would go. Maybe Soul, Mind, and Body is like a... I don't know. We can go look at the options. Bard, Necromancy, Transfiguration, Artifacts, Holy Magic, Healer, Healing Magic maybe? Could be a 1K. Yeah, I think it's probably 1K. So we've got 2. It still doesn't like that one there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't like that. It does not like that. Yeah, making the right, so 60 is fine, but upgrading from 60, like, it's one of those things that you don't think is going to be that big of a deal, but holy shit, it is. That's also correct. But at least have those things like shelved somewhere, and I can move them when I figure out where they actually go. Oh, I think therefore I am. I use a 50-inch at work. I have a 50-inch TV I use at work, which is excessive. I actually probably want to downgrade it. I'm thinking of getting like a 34. Really, I want a 40-inch ultra wide. That's what I really want. I've got a 32-inch, a 27-inch, and then a 40-inch. Although the 40-inch is attached to the laptop and just kind of monitoring there. I'm also a ridiculous human being. That's in the right spot at least. Yeah, you gotta have a vertical, right? Once you move to a vertical, it changes your life. That is a big life changer. Is the vertical monitor? Vertical monitor is definitely pro strats. And I will brook no argument. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So, I mean, I don't use Teams or Zoom there, but right, I've got here, I usually have like Discord and email pulled up on it. Although I've had some email issues lately. So right now, since I'm in stream mode, I have Twitch and YouTube pulled up on it. Yeah. And at work, at work it's email, and then I'm not really using Team and Zooms. So email is kind of my main thing I'm rolling with. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna have to call it pretty soon. Demonic financial hegemony. They worship an invisible entity known as Wi-Fi. Yeah, 50-inch with a side monitor is crazy. Well, okay, so in my defense, I'm running two PCs at work, right? So I've got a work issued laptop that's very locked down and I can't hardly do anything on it. And that's just like an email machine. And then I've got the one that I actually do my stuff on that's on the big screen. So the work one is literally just email on a vertical monitor. Economies, where did taxes go? Yeah. So right, it's one of those like weird use case things. I'm not just a complete psychopath. Although I still, even with a 50-inch monitor, I still kind of want a second monitor that runs vertical just for its own particular purposes. Magic. Truth. Yeah. I am a bit of a psychopath. I know this about myself. I'm definitely like the ability for me to raise a screen-free child would be zero. Just couldn't do it. The hypocrisy would be too rife. Everyday magics. Oh, I do have the complete guide to everyday magics. Nor would I ever actually try to do that. Seduction magic. It's going to be more about damage mitigation than anything else. Maybe I start doing the economics section. Yeah. Screw the no iPad kids. Now, I'm also like, one of my big things is be present when you're with other people. So like, I'm not a big phones out when you're out and about kind of person. Where do the taxes go? Grab the purification magic books. Stack them on top of each other. Ooh, I think I needed that one. Grab that. Now, where did the theological research go? Okay, that also doesn't look like it's on the right shelf. Jesus Christ. Do I just have the do I just have the holy magic shelf wrong? Did I just grab the wrong shelf? Yeah, I mean, I use my phone a decent amount, but what I realized is I wasn't using my phone in ways that justified having a big fancy phone. Now, mind you, I got a low-powered flip phone because I enjoy that, but I don't need a flagship phone. I learned that about myself. Just putting that there. If only I knew what that should actually go on, because apparently I have that full... Alright. I gotta call it there. Sorry. I have to go do a mitzvah for my sister. She broke her glasses and needs a ride to her eye doctor. So I gotta go do that. But thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate y'all hanging out. I should be back tomorrow morning. I should be back on tomorrow morning for a little bit to play some more. I'm gonna try to finish Liza P tomorrow. I'm on like the final boss, so I'm gonna try to do that. But I gotta run. Thank y'all for being here. Really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna try to be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be back like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday for a little while. Although again, health stuff is happening, so I don't know what's gonna happen there. But I will try to be back sooner rather than later. So I'll try to be back tomorrow. See y'all later. Have a good one. Be excellent. Party on, dudes. Bye.